Yo, sit down!
Hi, my name is Lloyd Brown, and this is my senior exit project. I was born November 25th, 2007 in Long Beach, California, and I have lived in Temecula for the majority of my life. I live at home with my mom, my dad, my dog, my chinchilla, and my leopard gecko. For passion, I chose to do it on my love for bodybuilding. Growing up, bodybuilding was something I was always surrounded with, and honestly, it was only a matter of time before I got into it. My dad is a professional bodybuilder, so are my godfather and my uncle. I remember when I was younger, I used to ask my dad if I could lift with him while he trained, but the most he would let me do was use the treadmills. Until one day in the summer after 8th grade, he took me into Metroflex with him and taught me how to do back rows and had me work out with him. My dad was one of the biggest inspirations for me wanting to participate in the sport, along with the characters I'd see when I'd watch Dragon Ball as a kid. Growing up, I was always the heavy kid. I was 160 pounds coming out of the 5th grade and around 200 pounds by the end of 8th grade. I hated myself. I hated that I couldn't run as the other kids could. I hated that I got picked on by people who I thought were my friends at the time. I got bullied, and it hurt a lot. Nobody really saw me as anything more than the nerdy fat kid. Over time, that all changed. Once I changed my body, my confidence shot up. I felt great in my own skin for once in my life, and I was doing things I didn't think I ever would before. As time went on, it changed me as a person, not just physically but mentally as well. It made me stronger, it prepared me for situations I would face as the years went on, and it made me want to try to help others get into better shape as well. Without bodybuilding, I don't think I would have the confidence to do things that pushed me outside of my comfort zone, like playing volleyball, joining ROTC, and trying out rugby my sophomore year. After high school, I do plan on to continue to compete in bodybuilding, with my first show coming up in the fall of this year. My end goal one day is to hold the title of Mr. Olympia, and later down the line I want to open up my own hardcore gym, like Metroflex. Last 3 years of high school, I've had the privilege to be part of our Air Force Junior ROTC program. Originally, I didn't want to do it, but before my sophomore year started, I decided I wanted to do something to honor my grandfather as he served in the Air Force. I completed my first community service event through ROTC in my freshman year, even though I wasn't a part of the unit yet. That event was the Daisy Walk, an event to spread suicide awareness, something that holds a place in my heart. ROTC influenced me to be a better person towards others and to always try to find a way to help other people. I've led countless community service events through this program, with my favorite being able to lead the Daisy Walk my junior year. Through ROTC, I was also able to get a taste of my dream, owning my own gym. My junior year, once our senior positions got announced, our old colonel, who became a dear friend of mine, Colonel Barbarides, entrusted me to take care of the weight room connected to the ROTC room and told me to treat it as if it was my own gym. I've gained so many mentors through this program and have had people who've truly become the family I never got through ROTC. And honestly, I wouldn't change my decision about joining it for the world. Since freshman year of high school, I have been a part of our school's men's volleyball team, becoming one of the JV captains my senior year. It was also through volleyball I gained one of my greatest friends who became like an older brother to me, and that was Mason. Learning how each of us played helped me change up my playing style, and learning to adapt to a situation when one of us was lacking helped me better myself as a player and a teammate. It was through volleyball that I learned to work better with people, dealing with people I wasn't particularly fond of, and even a coach I didn't like working with. But at the end of the day, if the team couldn't work together, nothing would get done. Over the years that I've done volleyball, it's helped me develop traits of teamwork that I know I will carry over for the rest of my life, and even traits that I do use in my life outside of school currently. Overall, high school was one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I know I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life. It gave me a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging. It gave me friends who became family, brothers and sisters that I didn't know I needed growing up, and mentors that would guide me every step of the way. And I'm forever grateful for that. Thank you.